All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody in. This is Chris Oliver out of the Houston, Texas market, and definitely it's going to be a privilege and honor to spend these next few moments sharing with you an opportunity that we truly know that's life-changing, ladies and gentlemen, and really is an impact company when we look at 2022. So just a quick background on myself. My name is Chris Oliver. I'm out of the Houston, Texas market. And let me just give you a quick background on myself. I've been around home-based business for 35 years. 34 of the 35 have been full-time. So I was able to exit corporate America, ladies and gentlemen, a long time ago. Matter of fact, I only spent 1 year in corporate America. But, you know, the beautiful thing about when you can have time and freedom, get a chance to be at every last one of your kids' event. Now, right now, my youngest one is 19. But I do remember when they were in, from kindergarten all the way up, being a parent, never having to miss any of those events. I mean, I don't know how you really put a price tag on that. So we've been fortunate enough, there are millions in the industry, but I do remember that year that I spent in corporate America. It was around 93, somewhere around that time period. I mean, that's a humbling experience to go from having time and freedom to all of a sudden, you got to punch a clock for somebody. And all of a sudden, somebody's telling you what time to get up, what time to get hungry, when to take a vacation, how much I could earn. I was frustrated, looking for a way out. Someone invited me at that time, back in 94, to take a look at a business model. Again, it was home-based business. And what I saw blew me away. Long story short, made a decision. I had to miss my rent note and a car payment to get started in that company. But 30 days later, guess what? I got my money back. 90 days into that business, was fortunate enough to where my income went to 5 figures a month. And by the end of that year, it was more in 1 month than what some families was making really in a whole year. So it definitely changed my life. And the reason I share that story, because what you're looking at right now, I really feel that's 10 times greater than everything that we participated back in the 90s. So with that being said, let's go ahead and kind of cut straight to the chase and jump into the information, ladies and gentlemen. So when you really start to look at, what it is that we're doing, our major mission right now is to help 1 million families become debt-free. We're at a time and period where inflation is growing at 5 and look like 10, 15, 20%. I mean, when you look at gas prices and food prices, but incomes are not growing at the same ratio. So what if we could position a person where, number one, they can end up saving a lot of money on an annual basis, but at the same time, bringing in another stream of income. So as you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, our company, SavingsHighwayGlobal, 16-year-old company. We're A-rated, A+ rated company by the Better Business Bureau. That means for a decade and a half, we've been doing business the right way in business. But also, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want you to look at, is that we literally just updated a lot of the inner workings of our company, from websites to compensation plan to new services and products. So what you have is a company that just over the last about 6 or 7 months ago, this company has literally tripled. And a lot of what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we just launched this April, which is just less than 30 days or so ago. So as you look at this, here's what you break down. Our CEO and founder of our company, Mr. Steve Gresham, comes from 30 years of background in marketing, but also 16 years as a CEO of SavingsHighwayGlobal. Now, this gentleman also holds a 4th degree black belt in Kempo Karate. That it takes decades, and just to get, when you talk about 1 degree, he has 4 degrees. Now, you're talking about attention to detail, discipline, dedication, all of that it takes to get that done. And you'll find that a big majority of your CEOs, about 30, 40% of them, guess what? They hold a background in martial arts, ladies and gentlemen. So when you start to look at the advisory board that was put together with this company, these individuals come from some very strong backgrounds, help companies to do tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. But what I also could appreciate was the diversity. With me working with some CEOs and board of advisors and directors with other companies, I never saw this kind of diversity. So when you have a company that offers an even playing field for each and every one of us to win, that's what I call a win-win formula. So what is really this all about? It's about you being able to keep money in your household, ladies and gentlemen. Not only you, but we're talking about many of the people that you know as well on bills and services that we're going to pay anyway. So let's break each one of these down. When a person generally partners up with our membership, they find themselves being able to save anywhere from $500 up to a couple of thousands of dollars in their first month of doing business with us. This is about 90%. No, it's not guaranteed 100%, but 90% of our partners have received savings. I got partners out there, $1,100, $1,200, $2,000, $3,000 between their homeowners and their auto insurance as well. And when you look at being able to purchase a new car, what if you can do it right through your back office? One of our partners, Lee Carnegie, was able to buy a couple of cars for his sons through the back portal. So we have people that are getting vehicles, saving $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on these purchases. And now when you talk about gas, how many people are you hearing on social media? Guess what? They're making jokes about what the gas prices are nowadays. Well, now imagine being able to save every time you put a gallon of gas in your car, you're saving money there. And then as you're traveling, when you talk about cruises and hotels and vacations, ladies and gentlemen, we have already helped people save over $90 million when it comes down to their travel. So this is not on trial. So as people are traveling, the hotel rates are many times 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% less than what they can get it from Expedia, Booking.com, and many of these big search engines out there. Matter of fact, if you're coming in as a titanium, you're not only given one travel portal, but you're going to be given a second travel portal to where you can even find sometimes even deeper discounts than what's actually presented here. Now, those of you who shop, and that's all of us, guess what? We automatically go buy some things at Target or Walmart, whether it's Best Buy, we're looking for electronics. What if you can do that at 30, 40, 50% discounts on many of these particular items? Maybe you go to the big, wholesale clubs like Sam's or Costco. You can get a discount on the membership, then be able to save money going in. And if you actually, wear some Nike, how many of us right now, we got some Nike? I wish I had this when my son was playing basketball back in school. But now for those of you who do have kids or grandkids, can you imagine now a pair of $200 shoes? What if you can get them at $60, maybe less than what you would not typically spend on them, or dealing with HP, or maybe you going down to Disney World or Universal Studio and you're getting a discount for these particular items. So when you look at taxes, this is a conversation. I hear people complaining about companies not paying that much in taxes, but what if you could become the company, ladies and gentlemen? Many of you say, what do you mean by that? Do you realize by owning a home-based business, you have up to 475 different tax breaks and deductions you could take advantage of? Regular employees cannot take advantage of. So now legal deductions out there, and guess what? Those who are coming in based upon how you're coming aboard with us, even your tax preparation and filing can be done by a CPA through our company. So this is a way now where you get a discount too. All the benefits your big Amazons and other companies are getting, what if you can get those benefits? So we're talking anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a year in savings. And these are what some of the members are saying. This young lady right here saved over $2,500 on her car insurance. I mean, think about that. $2,500, that's over $200 a month that she was able to save. You're going to Vegas. We had one of our partners go to Vegas, the same hotel that she had stayed at 2 weeks earlier. She got the exact same hotel, ladies and gentlemen, but this time she did it through her portal, saved 50% on that bill out there in Vegas. Also, this couple saved over $2,100. Now, here's what I want you to get, because sometimes people say, well, Chris, why is it a big deal saving money? If you're saving $2,100, $2,500, that is the equivalent of you earning an extra $2,500. Think that doesn't matter to people. Somebody making $50,000 a year, do y'all realize if they were able to get a 3% pay raise this year, that's only $1,500 for the year pay raise? So what if you could turn around by tomorrow, call in and find out that, guess what? You don't have to get a promotion or get somebody to give you a thumbs up. You automatically have given yourself a pay raise by saving money. This person went to get a vehicle, a Genesis, didn't save $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. They saved $4,000 on this brand new 2022 Genesis GV70. Buying laptops. If you're going to get a laptop, why not get it at a discount? So my question to you is, would you like to be able to save anywhere from $500 to a couple of $1,000 your very first month? See, if that answer is yes, you can come aboard with us, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 7-day, 100% money back guarantee, which means if what we're telling you is not as what it is, guess what? You get your money back, ladies and gentlemen. So when you look at this, how can a person get partnered up in what it is that we do? For $20, that gets you the Savings Club and the actual travel club as well, travel membership. Now, a better package would end up being the platinum package. The platinum package is $100, but it gets you both of those portals, but now it gives you a legal plan. I was just reading today, somebody ended up saving a couple of $100 dealing with a legal services that they needed. Global travel assistance. As you're traveling around, if an accident happened, anything of that nature, you needed to be helicopter out, you lost your wallet, you needed some money. Guess what? This travel assistance is in place anytime you travel 100 miles away from your home. Tell me that it's not a big deal. You going into New York and something happens, somebody pick your pockets and you needed some help on something. Also, it gives you an automated marketing system that comes with it as well. Now, the preferred position and where all of us are right now, we got in as a titanium. People say, why did you do that? Because not only does it include every last one of the benefits I was just talking about, it adds an entire suite on top of that. So now dealing with dental, you're getting Aetna dental benefits. Many of us just received an email. We got a package that's coming that includes the benefits that's in there. So now you're getting discounts on your dental services, anywhere 30, 40, 50% off. You're getting vision discounts. The older we get, ladies and gentlemen, hey, right now I'm 55. Well, I don't need to wear glasses all the time, but if the light is dim or what have you, I may have to bring out some reading glasses or what have you. But also prescription drugs. Being able to get those anywhere from 10% up to sometimes 80% discount. I've never really kind of taken medication, but the time that I did when I broke my wrist about a couple of years ago, I looked up, somebody told me about a discount plan. It was a tremendous difference, about $60 difference between having a program that can save you money on prescriptions. Also, when you deal with telemedicine, what if right now something happened with your heart or anything and you needed to call in and talk to a medical professional? 24/7, you get the opportunity of doing this without any copays. You could speak with a medical professional, ladies and gentlemen, and get some advice on that. You got 24-hour roadside assistance. That is important. Because if something happens to your vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, that's there for you. You got a financial expert. Most millionaires or billionaires, they have a financial expert on speed dial. Then you're looking at a titanium tax hotline that's available to you. You get a free tax filing by a CPA. Now think about it. All these benefits are on top of everything else I've explained. Also, you get a credit repair consultation. We're rolling out credit repair right now. So can you imagine now you get a chance to have a consultation to see if you could maybe boost your score or get a chance to clean some stuff up off of your credit, ladies and gentlemen. So those who are coming in as a titanium, you also get unlimited $1,000 bonuses that's available in your team bonuses. You get actually priority when dealing with some of the events that we're doing. So a lot of extra benefits came with titanium. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, as you're in business for yourself, you're not by yourself. So guess what? That can qualify as a tax write-off. Now, again, I'm not a CPA. Talk with your CPA or your tax expert. Guess what? They can lay that out for you as well. So anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 savings is what you're looking for. And all you have to do is get on the link of the person who has invited you to this webinar. Get enrolled, ladies and gentlemen. It's very simple in order for you to do that. Now, some of you are looking at this like, man, hey, that's powerful. You guys can save money. But I need another income source. I want to be able to have multiple streams of income. I had somebody tell me, I have 2 jobs. I have multiple streams. I say, no, 2 jobs are for 2 people. That's not technically multiple streams of income. When your secondary stream should be something that you control. It should be something that you can do it as a business owner. See, the difference between an employee and a self-employed, those 2 groups account for 95% of the population. These are individuals that exchange time for money. They go to work, they get paid, they get off work, there's no income coming in. Your multiple stream should not be that way. Your other stream should be something that could generate you income, whether you're doing it or not. And that is either as a business owner where you have systems that are running for you, or you could do it as an investor where your money is starting to multiply, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 groups make up only 5% of the population. But here's the shocking thing. And to me, this is why we should have been taught this back in junior high and high school. I would have preferred this kind of education that says 95% of the money falls between the business owners and the investors. I didn't find it out. Fortunately, I was 21 years old when I found it out. and I tried to change my major from mechanical engineering over to business. I went to the business school. I said, hey, do y'all have any entrepreneurial courses where you teach how to own businesses? They said no. So I didn't graduate, ladies and gentlemen. I quituated. I left. And yeah, my mom was upset or what have you. But when she saw the level of income that we were able to generate, it changed her mind. It changed a lot of people's mind very quickly. So entrepreneurship, ladies and gentlemen, is really where it is when you talk about that other stream. So if your goal is to bring in additional income, we have 10 different streams of income, how you can do this basically from the luxury of your home or wherever you are. So let's break down these 10 different streams of income. The first way is a 50% personal referral bonus. That means if a person comes in as a titanium for $199, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to end up receiving 100. If that person gets a membership as a platinum for 100, you're going to receive 50. If they get it for 20 on a go, you're going to get $10, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the other 50%, I know some of you saying, well, wait a minute. That's 100% of the money. Are you guys trying to tell me that this company pays 100% of the money out? The very first month, the answer is yes. Every month after that, it's 80%. Well, how different is that? If you've never seen a company in business that's home-based business, you may not know what to compare it to. Most companies only pay out 35 to 55%. Our company is one of the very few, I hadn't seen anybody else that's paying back 100% the first month and 80% thereafter. So where does this other 50% come from on the front end money? Well, this is paid out through fast start bonuses between levels 2 and levels 10. Now, banks are actually giving bonuses for you referring people. Restaurants are sending now. If you refer people to the restaurant, they give you money. All this is rewarding you for referring people to the membership. So if you had 3 partners that came aboard, and all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, they shared it with 3 people through our automated system, or they could be sending out texts or calling people to get on a live presentation, just like we're doing right now. These 9 people you probably don't know. Well, these 9 go out and do the same thing the very next week or next day or next month. There are 27. You have no clue who these are. That turns into 81, 243, 729, 2187. I'm going to just stop at 7 levels. I'm not going to take it to 10 right now, but we do get paid up to 10 levels. But do y'all realize if everyone had come in as a titanium, this would have generated you $33,000 in bonuses. How big of a deal that is? If you currently earn $100,000 a year, you just got a 30% pay raise. Now tell me where they do that at, ladies and gentlemen, in corporate America. They give away 30% pay raises, and you can set your own times on this. What happens if everybody kind of averaged out and came in as a platinum? That's still an additional $16,000 on top of what it is that you're making. Now, we do have fast action bonuses in place, which means when you get started as a titanium, and you share this with 3 other titaniums. So these 3 people came in within the first 14 days. Ladies and gentlemen, you already earned $100 off of each one. That's $300. The company is going to give you an additional $200. So that means that's $500 in the first 14 days. And I know some of you are already ahead of me. You're thinking, well, Chris, what if I bring in another 3? Are you guys going to give us another $500? The answer is yes. Well, what if I do it again? Another $500. What if I do it again? Another $500. Ladies and gentlemen, you could do this 10 times in your first 14 days if you so choose to do it. Now, also, when you help these individuals go out and do the same thing that you just did, that means that help them go get their 3. Do you realize there's another additional bonus on the table? That means that if you help 3 people go get their 3 within the first 30 days, the company already paid you $500 here. But now you're going to get an extra $1,000 on top of everything else. Plus, there are more bonuses. I don't even have time to get into the extra money that's on the table. But guess what? Every time you help 3 people, 3 titaniums go get their 3, guess what? There's another $1,000 bonus that's paid out. Now, when you refer 4, you pay no more. That means yours is free. Well, how does that work? If you're a titanium, and you share this with 4 people, ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden that creates a residual reoccurring monthly income. That means you're getting 25% of that $199, which means that's $50 a month. Well, $50 times 4 is $200. That money goes into a reserve account. The reserve account now covers your monthly overhead. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That simply means now that you don't have to worry about nothing getting drafted out of your checking account or off of your debit card. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You're in business for yourself, not by yourself. If you're a platinum and you refer for the platinums, guess what? That is covered as well. You can do the same thing at gold too. So just refer for and pay no more. Now, the fifth way we earn income is the monthly residual income. This comes from the matrix. Now, what this means, ladies and gentlemen, is that remember that 3 and 9 and 27 people? If we looked at 7 levels being paid up, do y'all realize if everybody came in, even at gold, at the first, that first position I showed you earlier, well, guess what? That's still $3,200 a month, but most people are going to come in platinum and titanium. If everybody came in platinum, guess what? That's $16,000, not one time, but every month. Well, Chris, does that mean if I don't do anything next month and these individuals keep their membership, you telling me I get another $16,000? The answer is yes. Does that happen the third month? Yes. Month after month after month, year after year. See, linear income, like in corporate, means when we go to work, we get paid. If we walk off that job and go off to Tahiti and don't come back for 90 days, do you think they still gonna pay us? In this business, you build a team of titaniums. You walked off and went to the Maldives. You went over to Monaco, ladies and gentlemen. You went to Tahiti and you stayed for the next 90 days. Every month for that 90 days, you got about $30,000 a month that's showing up. And before you say that's too good to be true, I remember in a couple of businesses, ladies and gentlemen, we were in, we built incomes like that came in every particular month. And with this company, guess what? The compensation is paying out even stronger. And I know some of you saying, well, Chris, you didn't say anything about the 8th level. I don't want to go through the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th level because a lot of people won't believe the numbers at that point. Do you realize just the 8th level alone at titanium, that's another $60,000 on top of the $32,000? That's why we say we don't really show the numbers. Just show some numbers here, and guess what? You can do the math on the rest of them. Yes, we do have the rest of the numbers figured out, and they do go into the millions of dollars. Now, you have a 10% monthly matching income that's available here. You have leadership ranks in our company. When we help you get your 3 knocked out, you've already become a manager, ladies and gentlemen. When you go director, that's with 5 personal referrals. Guess what? Now you pay 3 levels. When you actually have 10, as executives in the company, now you're getting paid the full 12 levels in the matrix. Now, we do have some earned positions on top of it. These are the advanced ranks. See, when you have 500 in your matrix or unit level, the company now promotes you to executive trainer. If you actually annualize this out, that's about an average residual of about $30,000 a year. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? And you're going to receive $200 a month as a lifestyle bonus. Well, Chris, what happens when I get to senior executive? At this level, you got about 1,000 people on your team. Guess what? It puts your residual about 60,000. Now, none of these are guarantees because if you don't do anything, you don't get anything. But if you build a business like this and this business is in place, ladies and gentlemen, that money keeps paying out. You also get a ring with the company, almost like a championship ring. You get another $500 a month just as a lifestyle bonus. You realize $500 a month times 12 months? Guess what? That's an extra $6,000. Again, we fighting for at $100,000 a year. If we get a 3% pay raise, that's $3,000 for the year. Just your lifestyle bonus added another $6,000 for the year in income. As a VP with the company, now you're averaging about $150,000 in residuals there. You get $1,000 a month. As an SVP, that's $300,000. Do y'all realize at this point you're in the top 3% of income earners in the world at this level? An extra $2,000 a month. And as an ambassador, you got about 10,000 people in your matrix. That's $600,000 in residuals, not counting any of your bonuses, not counting those $1,000 bonuses, but the company's also giving you a $5,000 lifestyle bonus, ladies and gentlemen. That's just your expense allowance for you to go out and enjoy life. Crown Ambassador, it gets crazy at this level because guess what? You're looking at this level, ladies and gentlemen, a 7-figure income at this level. Now, I didn't even mention the Breitling watches that you're getting as an ambassador. You're going to get that before you even get to Crown Ambassador. You start picking up those Breitling watches. Now, For those of you saying, well, what if I wanted to approach businesses? Can I do that with this company? The answer is yes. You know, for some of you saying, well, hey, I already do business at my laundromat, you know, with the person who cleans my clothes or the grocery store or what have you. Do you realize we have a lowering your bills program, ladies and gentlemen, that you can refer to businesses? When they save money, you get paid a 10% fee off of the bills that they get the opportunity of saving. So all we do is talk to a business, say, hey, look, if I can offer you a free savings review, now that company gets on the books. We'll have one of our experts to go over the bills with that person. They're going through everything from their cell phone bill to the TV, the satellite, payroll, merchant accounts, security systems. And just like this gentleman did who owned 14 locations or franchises with Papa John's, he ended up saving $62,000 on his bills. You don't think he was fired up, ladies and gentlemen? That all he had to do was actually give a copy of show the bills. They went in and negotiated for him. He saved $62,000 and you got paid for it because you were the one who referred him. Chris, you know, can I do that maybe with healthcare? The answer is yes. We have a healthcare program in place. It's good for individuals. It's great for businesses as well. Well, we're saving businesses on their employees and employers. We're saving them sometimes 40, 50% on their healthcare. So now, what are you doing? Do you have to get a healthcare license? The answer is no. All you're doing is booking the appointment the exact same way. Once you book the appointment, you get out of the way and allow them to go in, look over what they have as healthcare. Do you know that you're going to average about $40 per employee? So if they had 100 employees and they took this plan up, $40 times 100 is $4,000, not one time, but that's every month. Month after month after month. So just like a business like that, that's an extra $48,000 in your pocket for you referring that business. Also, identity theft protection is coming. When you look at the 24-hour health, telehealth, we're going to be able to have that independently. Credit monitoring, or what the biggest one is what I call credit restoration. Now, this is a game changer. This is something, when I was looking at coming into this company, I was asking the CEO of the company, hey, have you ever thought about putting credit restoration in place? Do we have any kind of credit repair programs? Because I've watched some people go out and make 7 figures in income off of credit repair. Now we do have it as a standalone product. So what that means is that you're going to be able to go out and acquire customers, people who want to boost their credit score, 50, 100 points. They're looking maybe to get a home and maybe they need to tighten up their credit so they can go through the mortgages a whole lot easier, ladies and gentlemen. Well, guess what? If that's the case, you're going to be in a position to earn a serious income for doing it. Also, we got it paying out tremendously throughout people who you refer as well when they go get customers too. So there's a leadership on the profit sharing that's going to be available once we hit 10,000 platinums and titaniums. But the most exciting part to me was last month we rolled out an automated marketing system. Now, what this does, ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming in business, especially as a titanium, you're going to have 10 what we call capture pages. Some of y'all say, well, I need to understand how. You don't have to understand it just from this call. Just know you have a marketing system that all you have to do is text a person the link to the page. They go in and opt in. You know when they've opted in to watch the video. Then on your behalf, emails will go out to that particular prospect every day as though you're sending them out. See, they know they opted in to your lead capture. Now they're receiving information. They're receiving testimonials in these particular emails. Guess what happens, ladies and gentlemen? As a result, that person may 10 days later, 20 days later, they decide to come aboard, but they come into your business enrolling through your site. See, that's mind-blowing. When you look at this, is available for titaniums and it's available for platinum. Platinums get 4 of the capture pages. Now, we got some members that have used digital systems like this. This gentleman, he ended up creating an income over $8,000 within Daniel did that within his first 30 days. This young lady, Kirsty, she ended up, making about $7,000. Here's the mind-blowing part. She was 8.5 months pregnant. I hear people complain, man, I don't know about my energy, or I'm tired when I get up. Ladies and gentlemen, she was 8.5 months expecting. Still did $7,000. Why? She had a system that was working, ladies and gentlemen, maybe when she was not working. But guess what? Put a business in place. She created more income part-time than what most people are working, going to work every day, the income they're creating. So what are you getting by partnering with us, ladies and gentlemen? You got the leadership in place, you got savings and income, and those of you who are saying, man, I just need a system. Well, here's the system. The word system means to save yourself time, energy, and money. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has already been invented. All you have to do is plug yourself into it. And when you look at the actual, amount to come in at $199, just being honest with you, it should be $1,000 or more to get started. Most of the businesses that I've been a part of, $500, $1,000, $2,000, ladies and gentlemen, or more to get involved in. So if you're looking at your time, this business is structured for you to be able to have time because you have systems that can work along with what it is that you're doing. The other thing, the money to get started, $199, $100 or $20, I truly believe that everybody can afford to do this. Do y'all realize when I came into home-based business back in 1987, I was 21 years old, close to my last year being in college, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? That business back then was almost 3 times what it takes to get involved in this company. That was in 1987. Gas was not $4, $5, $6, and $7 a gallon at that particular time. Matter of fact, it was probably like 60, 70 cents a gallon. So I want you to think about that. How is it that we're in 2022 and you can get in a business for less than what we got in businesses back in 1987? Ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time to make that move. So just make a decision whether you're in or out. Some people look at it and say, hey, man, I like it. I like what I see. Not for me. Do me a favor. Thank the person who invited you to the call because at least you know this is going on. The unfortunate side most of the time is these type of conversations are being had in the country clubs. They're in the boardrooms up there on Wall Street. And guess what? If you're not invited to the dance, you don't get a chance to get in on Tesla before actually the stock goes through the roof at $1,000 a share. You don't get a chance to get into Google and Microsoft and Apple and everything else. You catch it on the backside when it's already at its highest prices. Ladies and gentlemen, at least you know the game is being played and you're hearing about it early. The second person, man, I love what I heard. I just have a couple of questions. I want you to stick around just for a couple of moments because I want to talk to you about how we do what we do. And I'll just take about 3 minutes or so to do that. And the other person said, Chris, you could have gotten quiet 5 or 10 minutes ago. I'm ready to get going. What do I need to get in? Not now, but actually right now. We're going to explain that in just a second. So what I want to do is actually bring a couple of partners into the call real quick. I'm going to see who we have online. Y'all been knowing this gentleman, consummate business professional, also is coming from a background around entrepreneurship as well. And this gentleman already has become an executive with our company. So Mr. Sam Smith, if we have you on the line at this time, partner, we'd love to be able to hear from you at this time.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Oliver, for everything that you're doing for the company, your leadership. And it's just tremendous. And we're looking forward to just going straight to the top with this opportunity. My name is Sam Smith. I'm out of Columbia, South Carolina, guys. And man, this opportunity is just tremendous. We're looking forward to helping over 1 million families become debt free, which is the goal of the company. And so we're excited about where we're headed over the next 2 to 5 years. This company will be $1 billion giant, and we're helping people reach their goals because of this wonderful opportunity. We're excited, looking forward to going to work, rolling up our sleeves, and helping everyone go to the top. Back to you, sir.
Outstanding, partner. Well, I definitely appreciate you as well. And I'll put a couple of people in as a co-host. The first young lady I want to get a chance to bring on, it's been a privilege and honor of mine to serve with this young lady on the executive calls. And, she brings definitely has a lot of wisdom to the table, has an incredible personality right now. So she's an executive with our company, helping to lead the expansion with SavingsHighwayGlobal. So Faith Bridges, we'd love to be able to hear a little bit about maybe your background, what made you pick SavingsHighwayGlobal, and where do you see this going for you and your family?
Well, good evening, Mr. Oliver. How are you?
Oh, fantastic.
Good. Well, my background is corporate America. That's where I've spent most of my career. Never seen anything like this before. I was praying for a way to earn additional income, and SavingsHighwayGlobal just gave me everything that I was looking for. Not only the bonuses, but the residual income is what's most important to me. And Savings Highway Global has all of that. So I'm very grateful for this company, for Steve Gresham and all of the advisory board, all of our leaders, yourself, as well as the others. And all I can say is you just have to do it. You know, a lot of times we want to wait and figure it out and all of that. By the time we're finished figuring it out, the ship has moved, right? The ship has left the dock. So what I would like to say is that Savings Highway Global is like nothing else that I have ever seen. And I'm very, very grateful to be here. And thank you so much for this opportunity to share.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, I definitely appreciate that as well. Let me get the opportunity of bringing this gentleman in. He's out there on the East Coast. He also is an executive with our company, comes from a background in the real estate market, consummate business professional as well, and just tremendous leader. So Mr. Lee Carnegie, if you wouldn't mind as well sharing a little bit about your background, why did you actually get involved in Savings Highway Global, and where do you see this going for you and your family?
Awesome. Well, first of all, outstanding presentation. I get excited every time I hear you go through all the savings and the benefits and explain the compensation. So thank you for all of your leadership. We really appreciate you, sir. But as mentioned, my name is Lee Carnegie. I'm out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And my background is started out in computer science and IT, but then switched over to real estate for the last over 15 years. Been blessed and fortunate to have good success in that arena. Got a strong, consistent six-figure income going, but it's a very time-consuming arena, as well as the real estate market, as you know, can be very volatile. So I was looking for a way to find some residual income, and when my good friend and business partner, Mr. Derek Smith, out of San Antonio, Texas, introduced me to Savings Highway Global, I first of all just saw that I could save money on things I'm already spending money on, so that alone was a no-brainer. My wife and I just purchased 2 vehicles for our 2 sons in college through SHG just last week. And now not only did we get a great price on the vehicles, but because we purchased them through our portal, we registered that, and we'll be able to save 20% on our repairs and even reimburse on our deductible if necessary. And then obviously all the ways that you get paid with this compensation plan that we have just by sharing this opportunity with others and having them enjoy these savings as well. It was really literally a no-brainer to me. So again, thank you, Mr. Oliver, for all you doing, all of your leadership and all of the other leaders in the company that's had success. They always say follow people who have had success before, and you can have that success as well. So thank you, sir, again. And with that, I'll turn the call back over to you.
Outstanding, outstanding, man. We definitely appreciate you as well. And since you mentioned Mr. Derek Smith, I'm going to go ahead and drop down to San Antonio right now. And I've known this gentleman since back, I believe, in the 90s. And this gentleman has gone on to build some tremendous businesses and just a great family man. But also when he got started, went to an executive level in our company, did that in the first couple of weeks. So Mr. Derek Smith, if we got you on the line, partner, love to be able to hear from you.
Awesome. Well, definitely always great to hear you do a presentation and hearing all the wonderful testimonies. When you gave me a call about the company, I was excited because it was the perfect timing for me, especially with all the savings. I was have these young men growing up in my life, some boys, so I needed to save some money on some car insurance, and I was able to do that. Also save a lot of money in some of the household products and services that I have. Was able to save almost around $3,000. Joined the company in a matter of couple of weeks, hit the executive position, and also helped the close partner of mine, Mr. Lee Carnegie, do this just the same. And so I just been working with you guys thus far. I've been able to see the integrity of the company, 100% transparency, and the honesty. And that's what I'm excited about. And I know that'll take us a long way. Back at you, Chris.
Outstanding, partner. Well, I definitely appreciate that as well. And I want everybody to get really what you just said, because what you stated was that means that you shared it with 10 people or more within that time period. And then at the exact same time, you actually shared it with Lee Carnegie. And instead of helping him go get 3, you helped him to go get 10 or more. And most people, I want y'all to get this. We have bonuses on the table today by helping 3 people go get 3. You got these gentlemen went out and got 10 or more at the exact same time and was able to do that. But we have the CEO of Savings Highway Global here, just a tremendous heart, incredible family man, and leading this company by example. So Mr. Steve Gresham, if we have him on the line at this time, partner, I'd love to be able to hear from you.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Chris, that was just a phenomenal presentation. You know, it just gets better all the time. As I was thinking about, you know, with all the new titanium benefits you were covering, I've already used 3 of the benefits in titanium. I've only had my titanium package for a week. And I'm thinking, this really hits home to where people live. You know, we've used the roadside, and I've used the legal twice. I personally used the legal today and saved a couple $100. I talked with the attorney, and I asked him, I said, well, if I just called off the street, how much was this going to be? He said $350. He charged me $125. So that was really cool. And I'm just thinking about all the benefits, the telemedicine, being able to call, you know, if your kid is sick at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you don't want to go to the emergency room, spend $1,000. I remember I took my son to the emergency room. We probably could have had a consultation, but we were concerned. It was $1,000, you know, and this can save people a lot of money. So I'm just happy that our business has services that really do help people save money. And the average family can easily save $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a year. Just on taxes, you can save that much. A lot of people don't realize this, and you covered this tonight, Chris, which is very important. But if you have a job, you're in a certain tax bracket. Once you're a Savings Highway rep and you can prove that you're building your business 4 to 5 hours a week minimum, and that means that you're attending calls, you're marketing, and you can just document that, then you get to write off your travel like 50 to 60 cents per mile when you're driving somewhere. All you have to do is have a business reason, right? So we'll drive to Florida and back. We go 600 miles, and that's a $300 tax deduction right there. Plus, you know, travel, the hotels, the condos, we get to write off everything. That's why I call it workcations, you know? Just that one benefit alone, just the tax savings is worth doing it. So it's kind of like you're either smart or you're dumb. You're smart or you're dumb. You want to keep paying too much money, or you say, you know what? I could invest in my business a little bit of money, save thousands of dollars, and potentially make thousands. You know, today we sent out something on our Facebook page. I hope everybody will go there. It's facebook.com/groups/SavingsHighwayGlobal. And we sent this out today about all the benefits of titanium and also the compensation plan. And Chris, did you realize, man, that if you just help 3 people get involved and save money, and that's what you're doing, you're not selling them, you know, a bunch of vitamins or a package that they can possibly get rich in crypto. You're selling them savings, real savings that absolutely work. So you refer 3 people, you help them do the same. Man, you could have just made over $1,600. And then that goes another level. You're making over $1,000 a month, and 7 levels. Folks, listen. When I got involved in home-based business, I wanted to make $20,000 a month. That was my goal 30 years ago. I got involved in home-based business, and I looked for a company where I could do that. And I looked at, what do I have to do? Here's what you have to do to make $32,900 a month. You join as a titanium. You get your savings story. You call the car insurance. You call the home insurance. Anything you buy, you use your portal. When you travel, now you got this amazing second portal. I'm telling you, the titanium travel portal is top notch. There are so many great deals in there. It's fantastic. You got all these different benefits: dental, vision, legal, roadside, lawyers. I mean, everything is at your disposal. You cannot buy all that. You can probably buy it all for like $500 a month. You got a marketing system. And if you just help 3 people to save money and save thousands on their taxes, like, it's very simple. You're an employee and you don't get the tax breaks, or you're a 1099 independent representative of Savings Highway Global, And you do get the tax deductions. It's very simple. You either get it or you don't, right? If you're an employee only, you don't get it. If you're a member with Savings Highway Global and you are promoting your business, you can prove that you're building your business or that you're at least attempting to. It's thousands in savings, much more than it costs. So it's kind of like, just do the math. You help 3 people to save thousands of dollars. Help them to help 3. And that goes 7 levels, folks. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187. How many did you refer? 3. Just 3. Now, of course, you want to become an executive, make all the matching bonuses, go for 10 and keep going, keep climbing the ranks. But if you just did the minimum, the bare minimum of 3 and help them do the same, that goes 7 levels. Chris, you're making $32,900 a month if they're all titaniums, $16,000 a month if they're all platinums. Think about it. This is life-changing. People say, Steve, my wife said this. My son said this to me. Dad, why are you giving away all the money on the front end? The first month, you're losing money. I said, I know. That's how we do it. My son, my 19-year-old son, he helps me with the company too. I'm teaching him to be an entrepreneur. There's one thing you can also do with us. You can help your kids to get involved and learn entrepreneurship so they don't have to be a slave. So they have to be a slave to credit cards. They have to be a slave to college debt. My son will be wealthy when he graduates college, not because I'm giving him money, because I'm teaching him in our Mentors Club that you get with Titanium and Platinum how to do business, how to manage money. $32,000 or even $16,000 a month. How is it going to change your life? You just got to put your fear aside, false evidence appearing real. Put your fear aside and say, you know what? I got a 7-day trial here. I'm going to get in. I'm going to call the car insurance. I'm going to call the home insurance. I'm going to look at the travel deals. I'm going to see my dental, vision, legal, roadside, all my benefits. And it's a tax deduction. Come on. There's never been a company like this. It took me 16 years, along with working with fabulous, tremendous people, to get this to where it is. Tomorrow night, we will be featuring our new credit repair partner on our Platinum and Titanium call. You got to be a Platinum or Titanium to get involved with the credit repair and make money with it. This is a tremendous 90 million people need their credit fixed in America. Think about that market. Next week, we have a young lady who Chris mentioned, Kirsty, that made $7,000 her first month, but she sponsors somebody almost every day. She's coming on next week for the Titanium and Platinum mentorship call next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, to give away her secrets. I said, why do you want to do that? She said, because I want to help everybody, because Zig Ziglar said it the best. When you help everybody or enough people get what they want, you will automatically get what you want. When you help enough other people get what they want, you will automatically get what you want. That is the principle our company is founded on. So my son asked me, why are you giving away all that money the first month? Aren't you worried? No. Our company lives on 10% starting in month 2. McDonald's lives on 2%. Every hamburger sold, McDonald's makes 2%. It's a model that works. And we've got countries opening up right now. So if he's on, I want to turn it over to one of the guys who's helped me tremendously in this last year to shape this company, because he did build a company that did $1 billion in sales. And if he's on, I'd like to turn it over to my good friend and Mr. Jeb Tyler.
Thank you so much, Steve. Amazing job. And I always love hearing your vision and the hard work you put into this company, because it's truly amazing. And Chris Oliver, great presentation as always. I could not be more excited and proud to be part of this company right now with all the great things we're doing just on the membership side alone. Forget the affiliate side and building the business. For $100 or $200 a month, you get so much value as just being a member. And that's what I love about this company. It's for everyone. Even if you're not an affiliate marketer or you want to build a business, this company is still for you. And I can talk to everyone about this great company because I know the quality of the services and the products and the leadership in this company. And we're just getting started. International is just starting to take off. we're in the very, very beginning. So if you want to be at the right place at the right time, this is it. Thanks so much, guys.
We got leaders all over the country, and now we've expanded internationally. And then let's get you on a game plan to go to the top. Now, the only thing I want to get a chance to cover as we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen, again, pick your position. You know, right now, Titanium definitely comes with all the benefits. You got an incredible app that goes with the benefits that you can put right on your phone, and it's right at your touch. So anytime you need legal assistance or you need something dealing with the credit consultation, whatever it is, it's all there. If you need access to the telemedicine, ladies and gentlemen, it's there on the app. The other thing is, go to the person's page who literally invited you on this call. All you got to do is go to the link that they sent you. You're going to go to click on Join Now. You're going to see their name sitting here as the sponsor. Then you're going to actually pick your position, your titanium, platinum, or gold. Once you do that, now you're going to come in and put your username and your site name. Just for tonight, make it simple, keep it easy. Do your first name, last name right now. And put that in, and if you want to come up with a new site name by later on tonight, you want to sleep on it and wake up and create one, you can do that and go in and change the site name. Also, you want to put in your password, put in your first name and last name as you would like your income to come in. You're going to pick your gender, your date of birth, email address. It's going to be your personal email address. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to put in your address here. Once you finish and okay this page, it will then lead you to the page where you put your credit or your debit card. That's where you're going to go ahead, and once you finish up that information, the address generally will populate it in. Now, once you click OK, it's going to say congratulations, and basically it will tell you it's going to take between 10 minutes, maybe to an hour, in order to go through the actual checks, ladies and gentlemen, checks and balances. You know, the thing we do have in place is fraud prevention. Most of the time it takes 10 minutes to 20 minutes and your site is approved and you're in the business. And so what I'm saying to you, that's a very simple process to go through. Let's get it done, ladies and gentlemen. You go in, get with your senior partners who've invited you here, and make sure you get that login information, how to get to the auto, the homeowner's insurance. Get that done tomorrow. Make sure that's done by tomorrow. Let's get you going. Let's get you off and moving. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. Take care. Be blessed, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you at the top. Take care. Be blessed, and let's take it to the top. Have a great day.